Breakfast. Boom! So for breakfast we got 2 of these tortillas. Chicken and ketchup, which is pretty sad. But that's the thing, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news are Christmas is in 2 weeks. Pretty great. Now the bad news are that if we want to enjoy Christmas, the good amazing food, all the sweets, the desserts, the whatever, we're gonna have to cut even harder. And so here is a full day of eating, 1,600 calories, 1,608 calories to be precise, and 160 grams of protein, 162 grams of protein to be precise. And so for breakfast we're gonna have 2 of these tortillas. It's literally just plain tortilla, chicken, ketchup. Let's go. Boom! The tortillas have been eaten. And so now we're just gonna enjoy the morning coffee, and then we're gonna head to the gym. And well, just like fucking every Monday, we're gonna bench. But looking outside, the weather is kinda fucking shit. I don't know if the camera really even picks it up that much, but it's like basically a fucking snowstorm. So yeah, it's gonna be super fun walking to the gym. But see you there. So, made it to the gym, but didn't make it to the gym dry. But that doesn't matter now. Now we go hit the crazy pumps.
Put you on a one-way flight, I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Put you on a one-way flight, I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright.
Bench acquired.
Put you on a one-way flight, I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Put you on a one-way flight, I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Put you on a one-way flight, I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Right.
So, I have fucked up my elbows, but YOLO. Even if they feel a bit weird, I'm not gonna skip this bench, because benching is life. That's deep. So that felt a lot harder than what it should have been, but oh well. And I only got the same reps as last week, so no improvement. But maybe next set better. We reduce the weight, hope for the best. So I checked, and that set was the same as last week as well. So I think we might be just fucked. With these calories, no improvements coming. But more important than strength, we're gonna get lean, which arguably is more important. So we just accept the sacrifice and smile.
I feel you burn all over me. One hit of you is all I need. Baby, I need a fix. All I wanna do is let myself right next to you. Oh. I might need a few moments just to touch on you. Oh.
So that is three reps less than last week. Kind of fucked. So it's fun when you lift more than your body weight on the lap pull down because you can drop set max. But now we're gonna move on to actual back movements that are not so fun. Now, to see the progression of the cut. So overall, pretty good. We still need to get leaner and definitely have some way to go before Christmas so that we can go ham, literally, with the Christmas ham. Now, home. So, for the after workout, we're gonna have 2 tortillas once again, identical to the ones we had before. I mean, overall, the workout wasn't that bad. I mean, losing strength is kind of expected when you're on this low calories, but we actually did get more reps than last week on the back exercises. So lat pull down, we increased the weight, and lat prayer, we did more reps than last week. So it's not all bad. I mean, the pump was not that good. But once again, this is kind of expected when you're on the cut, especially this badly. So if you're expecting to have the greatest pump of your life on a cut, you're just gonna be disappointed. But now we're gonna have this, and then I need to go to the university for a project meeting, and that will get me to about a total of, let's say, 12,000 steps for today, which is already good. That burns a lot more calories, and that means that we're making progress on the cut. So I guess I'll see you at meal number 3. So back from uni, and it is time for meal number 3, which is going to be 5 eggs. You know, on my way back from the uni walking, started feeling a bit weak due to the lack of calories. So definitely time to get some food in me so that, well, I feel a bit better. So let's get cooking. That's 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg, 4 egg, and 5 eggs, just like that. Boom, then we got the eggs onto here, and then let's add some salt for the taste. And so, let's get eating. That is good, that is really good. And you can instantly feel the energy just coming into you. The moment you get warm food when you're hungry, boom, like a new man, reborn with energy. And boom, that's amazing. Definitely needed that after feeling a bit weak, you know, coming home. And of course, people are going to ask the logical question, why are you doing this? Why are you doing something so extreme? You know, you're losing strength. You don't even feel well. You feel weak because you're in such a huge deficit and so on. Like, why would you do this? And the answer is pretty simple, because I want to. I mean, I looked at the posing footage and I saw that, you know what? I want to get leaner. You know, there is still some fat to lose, progress to be made. And so, I'm gonna do it. And don't worry, this is not forever. It's not like I'm gonna starve myself forever. It's just a few weeks, then it's Christmas, then I'm gonna enjoy the food again, then we're gonna be satisfied and full with big belly. And then we're gonna see what happens next. Maybe I decide to cut more, maybe I decide to start the bulk, maybe I decide to maintain, who knows? This is just for the next few weeks. Well, just 2 weeks. So like, it's not that bad. And the reason I want to do it is because I want to get leaner. And the reason I want to get leaner is because it's going to improve my life. I want to be leaner. I want to look better. You know, people are like, oh no, but you will lose strength. I don't care about strength. When you walk down the street, nobody knows how much you can bench, but everyone knows what you look like. And what you look like determines how people treat you. Because first impressions are very important. Everyone's heard that. Everyone has heard multiple times in their lives how first impressions are super important. Always make a positive first impression. But the first impression of you is 100% based on what you look like. Because before that person has time to ask your name, to know if you're a good or a bad person, before they get to know your hobbies and your interests, they see you. They know what you look like. That is the first impression. And so to get leaner is not just because, oh, he's doing it because bodybuilding or whatever. No. It's to directly improve my quality of life. And so I've decided that it is worth it to, suffer a bit on an extreme cut, on a quote-unquote starvation diet for a few weeks, to then improve the quality of your life for the rest of your life. And all the people saying you're good enough. Thank you. I sure may be good enough. But the thing with the good enough is that who cares? Literally, who cares if it's good enough? When whatever your goals might be, whether it is to get stronger, get leaner, grow that business, whatever, the people around you who say, you don't need to do that, it's good enough, as it is. What does it matter? If deep within you want to do that, why would you listen to someone else who's not even for a single second experienced life from your point of view? They've not been in your body, in that mind of yours, for even a moment. So why would you listen to them on what you should do? Do what you want to do deep down. If you want to get leaner, get leaner. If you want to get bigger, get bigger. If you want to grow the business and sacrifice time with, other people, do that. If you want to do whatever, go do it. Why would you let anyone say you don't need to do that and then you're like, oh, this person who's not me, who doesn't experience my life, is telling me I don't need to do that. But what do they know? And so, because I want to get cleaner, because I want to get leaner, not cleaner, well, also cleaner, I want to get everything. I want to just max out everything. Life maxing. Maxing out every fucking stat, bro. Why wouldn't you? And so, as I want to max out all the stats, right now I'm focusing on getting leaner, to max out the becoming lean and shredded strat. But now I'm gonna enjoy the rest of those eggs, and I'll see you at meal number 4. Meal number 4. The last thing we're gonna be having today, 2 scoops of whey protein. Yeah, that's a pretty depressing meal, I must say, but here's the thing. Sometimes you must do depressing things to get results that are not depressing. Because let's be honest, the results of going this hard, in 2 weeks, shit, I'm gonna be super shredded. I'm gonna look amazing. The results will not be depressing, even though the methods to get there might be a bit depressing. And so I actually cannot talk today. But the thing is, and now I lost my train of thought. Well, what I was supposed to say is that, yeah, the haters might hate the means, but even they cannot deny the ends. And on that note, I'm gonna end this video, and as always, go out there, stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have a fantastic day.